Ooh, boy, what do we got here? This one looks extra messed up.
That's not a good situation we got here.
Is there anything I can do?
Dr. Sean, there's nothing that anyone can do. We've tried everything. We've tried IV of fluids.
Okay.
Yeah, the IV. His body rejected the IV. He's so dehydrated
Did
that
you
it just
bottle water?
rejected it.
Bottle water?
We did try a bottle of water.
Dasani?
His body rejected the Dasani.
Rejected
Sean.
the Dasani?
Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad.
I'm talking Dasani, Aquafina, vitamin water. His body is rejecting all of it.
Okay, Dr. Christoph. First things first. What happened to the patient?
Well, okay, so he was, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for getting so emotional. It's just,
Should I call the gravedigger?
Yeah, you should probably call the gravedigger. Tell him to get the shovels ready,
Yeah.
because this guy is toast.
Seemed like a good guy.
And there's nothing I can do.
Don't beat yourself up over this. It's part of the job. We both knew this going into it. God, but this job, right?
But
this
this
job.
This one kills me because I go to that zoo. My mother goes to that zoo. It could have been her attacked by the orangutan. But no. Yeah, we don't exactly know. He entered the emergency room in a big hurry with an odd facial rash, some very funky rashes, as you can see on their face. As you can
I can
see,
that,
it has.
But I don't.
It wasn't this bad then.
Okay,
It has
yeah.
been advancing at an insane degree.
But where did you get the rash from?
So he was walking through the zoo, minding his own business, out of nowhere, and orangutan attacked him. A rogue orangutan.
What?
A rogue orangutan. For no reason. For seemingly no reason.
Orangutan.
We asked him if the orangutan had a good reason to attack him. He said no, he's never met this orangutan in his life. So
he doesn't have beef with this orangutan.
He doesn't have beef with this orangu.
Okay.
He doesn't owe him money. He doesn't. And the orangutan is he's being held in a holding cell right now. But
they didn't just put him back in his ordinary confinement cage, the area of the zoo where orangutans hang out.
The orangutan was not part of the zoo. It was a patron. He was a patron of the zoo. He wasn't one of their orangutans.
So they couldn't get him like that, yeah.
Which explains a lot. Because their orangutans are very well
clean.
behaved.
They got clean orangutans.
They're clean.
Those
yeah.
are some.
This one was
clean
filthy.
orangutans.
We don't know where he's been, except to say he's been licking this man's face. We tested it. It turns out it's positive for bacterium, facial face disruptus disorder. It's a syndrome.
No.
Now it's, as you can see, the face has been disrupted, and the bacterium.
Get this guy some blood pressure. I'm not getting anything. He needs blood pressure. This one needs blood pressure. ETA. I'm not getting anything. Oh, I'm not getting anything. Maybe it's not plugged in. But anyways.
Well, so what are you doing after the flatline?
Oh gosh, I was thinking about walking around the hallways and brooding a bit and thinking profound thoughts and sentences in my head.
That's what I usually do too. It helps.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help this poor bastard.
Oh, this poor fucker. He seems like a good guy, but he's toast, right?
Yeah, he's toast.
Yeah. Let's just wait for that flatline and.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey,
Hi,
Dr. Darby. We've just been, as you can see, we've just been observing this patient. It doesn't look good, unfortunately. I don't know if we'll be needing you. And also, haven't you been on for 2 days straight?
Yeah, 2 days straight.
That's 14 dog days. Shouldn't you go home and get some rest?
You gotta get some rest.
This one's gone.
You can't help him.
No, you can't help this one. This one's done.
You can't help
Darby,
every patient,
Darby,
Dr. Darby.
Please, no, you don't gotta. Okay, fine. Okay.
There's no reasoning with him.
Let's see what the famous Dr. Darby can do with this hopeless situation. Oh, gross.
Oh, that's
We
nasty.
we could get sued for this. This is morally
Oh.
reprehensible.
I do not sign off on this.
Ooh.
I am not an ecologist.
Ooh.
Ew. Oh, that's nasty.
Hold up. Hold up. Look. Is that
The severity is lessening. His face is clearing up.
the increased agitation has decreased in agitation?
Look at his
appears.
vitals.
Oh my God, his blood pressure. He has blood pressure again.
He has blood pressure.
His blood pressure's back.
again. Is this working?
Is he awake? Oh my God, is this?
Thank you, Doctor. I feel better. I'm gonna make a full recovery.
I have never seen a rash of any sort, let
How could-
alone bacterium
No.
facial disruptum clear up that fast.
How could he do this with just
His tongue?
his tongue?
Why would his tongue work?
Just licking the
Dog saliva. Because
Dog saliva
has
antibacterial
antibacterial properties. Of course.
Oh, this makes so much sense. And also, dog saliva naturally hydrates.
It's very
It's liquid.
It's very hydrating, of course.
Okay. Yes.
Because,
Yes.
Yes, as we all know, there is liquid in
Dog saliva.
Of
Oh.
course. It all makes sense now. Why didn't we think of that? No, because we have human saliva.
Yes.
Yeah. And we know that human saliva is full of bacteria.
Okay.
Unlike dog saliva, which has antibacterial properties. Of course.
Of course. This makes so much sense. This makes so much sense. This was a masterclass. Thank you so much, Dr. Darby.
Thank you, Dr. Darby.
I learned to never, ever give up on the patient. Ever.
Yeah. Even if that means licking them. Even if that means licking the patient.
Sometimes you can resurrect the dead.
Yeah, sometimes you can wake the dead.
Sometimes you can wake the dead. God, it's like his tongue had Z vitamins or something.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Just wait.
So
Dog saliva has Z vitamins. Z vitamins. Z vitamins. Z vitamins. Z vitamins. Z vitamins. Z. You know what I feel like? I feel like Dr. Darby just administered 10 cc's of wisdom into us.
Yeah.
Stat.
Lick every patient before. Yeah. No, I gotcha.
The next time you run into a diseased face, lick it.
Lick it.
Next time you run into any kind of fucked up wound, lick it. That's why they say lick your wounds.
Oh, lick your wounds.
Lick the wounds.
There's a lot of wisdom inherent in dog culture.
Yeah. It's a damn shame it's still illegal for dogs to be doctors in some states.
I
but
know.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God.
This man lived in a state that is progressive enough to allow a dog to be a doctor.
This November, there's a ballot measure where you can vote whether or not dogs are going to be up in hospitals, in emergency rooms, in morgues, and look in your heart before filling in that ballot box with your vote, because this is a dramatization, but you live in the real life, the real world. So,
Yeah. We made a lot of jokes tonight. We had a lot of
Yeah.
fun tonight, but the serious fact is there are many states in which dogs are not allowed to be doctors. And this leads to back alley dog doctor procedures, which puts everybody at risk.
Yeah.
Including you and the ones you love.
Yeah.
This November, vote.
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 See you next week.
See you next week.